is based oh my god. Today's video, I am going to be going through my favourite bookish items, things that I cannot live without. I use them daily, I read them every time I read a book. Like, yeah, I need them. I'm going to be going through each one, telling you what they are, where you can get them from, why I use them, and why I love them. Let's get into the video. So, first of all, this isn't entirely bookish, but obviously I use it for reading, and that is my reading journal. So this is my journal from Amazon. I will put the link in the description. I absolutely love my reading journal. I love journaling full stop. I have a travel journal, a book journal, a bullet journal, and a junk journal. So it is one of my biggest hobbies, and I absolutely love documenting my reads and everything on my reading journal. What I use my journal for is I have like my physical TBR, I have upcoming books, anticipated releases, I keep track of everything I read. I've like a little bit book bingo. Obviously, you know, your apps like Goodreads and Fable can do this for you, but I love to write things down. I like to have like a visual representation of everything, and it also just lets you be a bit more creative and things with it. So that's why I keep a reading journal. I also keep track of things like my goals and how many pages I've read each day and things like that. Yeah, I think if you are a creative person and you like to journal, having a reading journal is definitely super fun, and I would definitely recommend doing it. One of my favorite things I also like to do with my reading journal is make spreads based on the books I read. So for example, this is one of my spreads. So I basically do like a little collage of, you know, like pictures to do with the aesthetic, the cover, quotes, fan art, stickers, everything just on one page, and I absolutely love doing it. It's really fun to see all of your books that you've kind of read through your pages. All of my craft stuff is from tons of different places, the range, Amazon, Asda, just everywhere, to be honest. Obviously, if you don't like journaling, most probably isn't for you, but definitely give it a go because it's super fun, really creative, and you know, you can document everything you read on it. The second thing is a very obvious one, which is bookmarks. So this is my little collection of bookmarks at my mum's. So I do have this in a Draco Malfoy mug. My friend got me this for my birthday like years ago as a joke, because I was one of them people that went through a Draco Malfoy stage. You've got to be loud and proud about these things. At my dad's, I have another mug. Well, that one is the From Blood and Ash mug that I got from an Illumicrate box, where I keep all my other bookmarks in. Obviously, everyone knows what a bookmark is for. I do not need to explain that, but I like to collect them. I like to get cute ones. I like to get ones based on the books that I read. So I'm going to show you guys some of my favorites. A lot of these are from Etsy, so I will put the shop on the screen if I can find them. So this first one is from Waterstones, and it is the painting The Great Wave. I really like this one because it's nice and thick, and also I just really love this painting. Next we have this one from Etsy, and Beauty and the Beast is my all-time favorite film ever, the live action with Emma Watson, so I had to get a bookmark, and I absolutely love this one. It's quite big as well, so it's quite good for like hardbacks. This one is one of my favorites, and it is based off the book Ignite Me from the Shatter Me series, and it basically just says ignite my love, ignite, and it has obviously the colour theme of the book cover. And again, I really like this one because the material is like card, so it's really nice and like thick and sturdy. These two I got from the same shop. I actually have 6 bookmarks from this shop because I love it. I love like the art style, and it's very like fantasy and kind of mythical vibes going on. So this one is my favourite from the collection. I basically bought them in packs of 3, but I don't know if you can get them separately. But this one obviously is of a dragon, and really cool little art on the back as well, and again the like quality is really good. And then another one is this stag one. I love the colours on this one, and again tasseled to match and a little cute design. But these do so much good, like stickers, prints, bookmarks, so I would definitely recommend looking at the shop. This one I got from Edinburgh, which I went to last year. I got this from like a little creators shop sort of thing, so again I'll try and find the shop. I just think the colour theme is really cute and I wanted like a little souvenir, so yeah. This one is a Slytherin bookmark. That obviously is the Harry Potter shop, but this is like metal. It's like, you know, very sturdy, so this is good for hardbacks. It's a little bit too heavy for paperbacks. I am Slytherin. I did take the Pottermore test several times. Kind of surprised that I'm a Slytherin, to be honest, but green is my favourite colour, so I'm not going to complain. And then I forgot to show you these ones, but these are like little magnetic clip-on ones that you can clip onto pages. So I have these like little book ones that I got from Waterstones, and they also do some really cute designs. So I do like to collect bookmarks. I don't buy them as much now because obviously I do have a lot. I like to collect them from like places I go to or my favourite books. So I have some from ACOTAR, Red, White and Royal Blue, from Blood and Ash, things like that. I'll most probably buy some more in the future based off my favourite books. The next item we have on the list is book sleeves. If you don't know what book sleeves are, they are basically like fabric covers that you can put your books into to protect them. So if you're bringing them on holiday, or you know, you're just going out, or you want to put them in a bag or a tote bag, but you don't want your covers to get damaged, you can put them in these sleeves and it just protects them basically. So I use them a lot because I take books to and between my mum's and my dad's, or my boyfriend's, or if I go on holiday. So I do use these pretty much every day. These are the two I own currently. I could most probably do with like one more, and I want to get one based off of a book, but I just want to find a good one off of Etsy. First one I have is a Beauty and the Beast inspired book sleeve. Like I said, favourite movie. This is from BookBestiesUK, and they have so many cool designs. They have lots on Disney and movies, and they also just have some really like pretty designs as well. And it also has like a little cute polka dot design inside, but you can choose like what size you want based on what books you want to put in them. I got them more for like hardback sizes. For example, this is The Knight and the Moth. This one just slips right into it and is the perfect size for it. If you put a paperback in it, this is Phantasma. It still obviously is going to fit, it's just a little bit bigger for it. I've had it for years as well, and obviously the quality is really good. This one's really nice and like cushioned and just as good quality, and obviously the design is really pretty and floral. And this one is from HandmadebyHayleyQ, and obviously it has a really cute colour inside as well, but she also has really nice designs. There was like a really cute mushroom one that I loved. I kind of wish I got that one as well. Once you've got them, they last forever if you get a good quality one from like Etsy or something. I believe this one was like 16, I think, and this is like the largest size. I can't remember how much this one was because I got it years ago. Oh, the sun's back out, freaking arsehole. Go back in. Next we have a book embosser. I feel like not too many people have one of these, but I think it's definitely something really cool for your books and your library if you are into kind of personalizing your books. I am someone who highlights, writes, tabs. This is one also from Etsy. My boyfriend got me this, and it is personalized for your, you know, you can put your own name and you can choose what design you want on the actual stamp. So basically what you do is, but you basically take the embosser, you put a page in between the stamp, and then you press on this handle really hard, and the design that you have picked in the middle basically gets like indented into the page. So mine says from the library of Lucy Bolton, and then it has like a cute dragon and stuff in the middle, but you can choose other designs. You can also choose like an ink one as well, so it's more of a stamp rather than an emboss, but I preferred this design. And you can also get this in different colours, but I went with gold because, you know, all my jewellery and everything is gold. This one I think was like 25, 26. They're all around about the same price, but they're super sturdy, really good quality, and obviously will last you forever, and it just adds a little bit of a personalised touch to your books. Next, we also have a very, you know, popular, well-known item, which is book tabs. So I keep my book tabs in this little bag that my mom got me. It says just a girl who loves books, and I have tons of tabs because I got some for my birthday from my boyfriend, and then I got loads from my mum at Christmas as well. So I have a whole stack at my dad's and a whole stack at my mum's, so I don't have to bring them to and from. Yeah, I'm definitely stocked up on tabs now. I won't be needing any more for a long time. So I started off using these really bright neon tabs to start with. I got these off of Amazon, and then as I started reading more and I got a bit more into annotating and tabbing, I wanted to personalize the tabs more to the books, because if you obviously have like a gothic romance or like a dark romance and then you're tabbing it with bright orange tabs, it just doesn't look great. And so I wanted to get some more, which are in these smaller kind of packets, so they fit in my bag a little bit more. So you can get these off of Amazon, or you can get them off of Shein for a lot cheaper. Obviously Shein is a bit of like a, you know, iffy site for a lot of people. However, if you are looking for a cheap alternative to tabs, because they can be quite expensive on Amazon, you can literally get like 6,000 for like £2, which is crazy. But they are just as good quality as Amazon. I've tried them and they stay on. I've had books tabbed for years with them and they do not budge. Literally every colour you could want or need for a book is here. So I love to theme them off of a book. For example, Phantasma. So this is my little tab scheme here. So the red is romance, the grey is protective MMC, like protective swoony moments. The like dark red brown colour is favourite quotes, and then the yellow one is literally just labeled Queen. So that's more of like a little fun thing. Sometimes I tab as I go, so I'll highlight and tab as I read. Sometimes I will take notes on my phone of the pages where the quotes are, and then after I read I'll go back and tab them. So it just depends how I'm feeling or how much I'm into the book. If it's a book where I know I'm going to be tabbing lots, I tab as I go. If it's one where the quotes are a bit more few and far between, I tab afterwards. I read a book called We Are All Completely Besides Ourselves by Karen Joy Fowler, and I had to read the book because it was part of my A-level coursework for English literature. Our essay was based off of like certain characters within the book, so I went through the book and I tabbed all of the quotes to do with one character, all the quotes to do with another character. So then by the end of it, when I needed a quote for my essay or I needed to reference a part of the book, I could literally just look for the colour scheme in the book that I tabbed. So say yellow was for Emily in the book. I don't think that's a character name, but I'm just making it up. I could then go to the yellow tabs and I would have all of Emily's quotes. So that's something you can use for like, you know, class and educational purposes. I also did the same for Frankenstein, and I tabbed it based on themes. So I had one for, you know, descending into like madness, the monster, foreshadowing. So again, it can be very helpful for if you're at university or, you know, doing your A-levels and stuff like that. I also used tabs just for like fun, like Phantasma. It was just so I could take note of my favourite moments I found funny, favourite quotes, badass moments. So it can be just for fun and just kind of tab in what you like in the book. Sometimes I will just use all the same colour tab if there's not really much themes or different things that I'm tabbing. I just tab with all the same colour. I rarely do that now though. Sometimes I tab again based on themes, quotes, characters. So for example, Alchemized, I tabbed parallels, foreshadowing, moments with Cain, romance, sad moments, everything. I tabbed so much in that book. If I don't really like a book or there's not many moments to tab, I don't tab at all. Having a colour theme, I will literally just pick the main colours off of the book and try and find tabs that are the same colour. This was my like palette, so I had this red one for the roses, the orange one for the gold, and then the grey and dark like brown for the background. So that is literally how I do it. It's very easy and I find it really fun to do, and I think it just makes the reading experience even better. Okay, that is like my main things that I use daily, every time I finish a book, every time I read. There is a few little other things, so I'm just going to quickly go over them as well. One thing I love is book inspired like jumpers. I literally only have one that I got for Christmas and it says bookworm on it. I'm trying to get a Once Upon a Broken Heart inspired sweater. I'm just trying to find a good one where the shipping isn't like crazy. Another little item that I think is well worth having is a little book light. I have this little purple one from Waterstones. There's like a little clip and you can attach it to the book cover, folds over your pages so you have a cute little light. Another item that I think is quite handy as well is these like book, I don't know what they're called, but they basically just spread like the pages so that you don't have to hold it, because sometimes when you're holding a book, especially if it's like a fat hardback, it kind of hurts your fingers, I can't lie, like you get a bit tired. So these just help kind of spread the book and it just reads a little bit easier. This one is also from the shop Hayley reads, I'll put it on screen, but this one says one more chapter on the thing and it basically just like spreads the book for you. So they are my favourite bookish items that I literally cannot live without. Let me know what your guys' favourite things are in the comments, or if you have any favourite shops that you like to buy from based off like bookish things. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you guys took your own inspiration from this. Please check out the shops that I linked on the screen and I will see you in the next video.